Okay, guys, so today on our Did You Know series, I'll be talking about CNG. Okay, so I went like on a search to try and find out a couple of things about the CNG. A CNG, by the way, means compressed natural gas, and CNG happens to be the next best thing since the hike in the prices of fuel. Okay, CNG sells for around 200 and I think it's 43 or 34 naira per liter. And according to, well, a video that I saw, somebody explained that the size of the CNG, the cylinder, is around 15 kg. And when it's full, each kg can cover at least 10 kilometers of distance. Okay, and so that means the full kg can cover 150 kilometers. That's quite, that's like going from one state in Nigeria to another. All right, so the quest I went on was to kind of find out where this conversion happens. By conversion, I mean you take your petrol car to them and then they change it and then they fit in the CNG kits and all that, so you'll be able to buy CNG. By the way, it's only NNPC selling CNG at the moment. I don't know of any other filling station, but I'm sure there'll be some private filling station. I just don't know about them. So I saw in news that the government is allowing the commercial vehicle to convert their vehicle to CNG for free. And then as for ride-sharing people, they're giving them a 50% discount. I remember this because there is this union for ride-sharing guys. I think they are located in Lagos. Something something amalgamation of blah blah blah. There's a union. So they condemned the idea of 50% for ride-sharing drivers and free for commercial drivers. So two things. I believe, first of all, it was the government offering this service, not the private individuals. And then when I followed through on the news, I got to understand that you can access these services from the My CNG app. It's on Google Play Store, so I downloaded it. I followed through and they listed some areas or some stations where you can have the CNG done. I went there. The place it didn't look like any place where anybody has had anything related to CNG. In fact, it was closed. I didn't go to all of them. I went to the one closest to me. It was closed. So, coincidentally, sometime around last week, Sunday, I was at work and then I saw a banner. The banner was about a CNG conversion. So I called the number and then, by the way, I found it around Sun City, the junction. If you know Sun City Estate, it's around Galadimawa roundabout. The junction just by Sun City, I found it there. So I called the person wanting to inquire, especially how much it's going to cost to do this conversion. And he said 950,000 naira. I was like, that's a lot. Can I get a discount? It's like, okay, the thing is, when you come, yeah, then we'll inspect your vehicle and know what, and all the other things he said. But he just wanted me to come first. But they were very wonderful people. They were more than willing to answer every question that I had. So that was one. And then at another time, I found out that another people on Instagram, they say they are office is located in the central area, and upon conversing with them, they said they can do it for me for 900,000. Also, I considered it quite big, so I asked for a discount. This is also as a lesson to you. Always try and ask for a discount whenever you get a quotation, especially for a service. Always ask for a discount. There is always a discount somewhere. You just don't know it because you didn't ask. So I asked for a discount, so they gave me a 2% discount. And then more to that, I think they were talking about a possibility around investment and also commissions. So what this means is, on the investment aspect, they said you can invest with them, and you get an annual return of 20%. The least amount you can invest is around 1 million, and the most is around 100 million or so. I'll put up the screenshot. And then the return is around 20% of the investment. So typically speaking, if you invest around 1 million naira with them, by the end of the year, you get 1.2 million, like you get 200,000 as a return. I don't know, man. It's probably good if you have some dormant cash sitting around. It's not about investment. Then they also said you can, or rather I asked, and then they made it clear that you can refer people to them and get a 20,000 naira in commission payment. So for everybody you refer to them, they're going to give you a unique code. You're going to share that code with the person you're referring. When the person gives them that code, you're going to give the person a discount, and you get 20,000. So I guess it's an opportunity for whoever wants to do this business with them, or a series of people who might be willing to convert their vehicle into CNG. You can make 20,000 from as many people as you refer to them. But essentially what I was going for was some kind of chunkier discount, In fact, I even went ahead and asked, like, okay, what if myself and maybe 10 other people were to come, as a group? Can you give us like a group discount or something like that? And they just said no. The discount that they have is 880, which is the 2% off the 900,000 900,000 naira. So, but the person I was speaking to also spoke about a possibility for part payments, broken down, but that they were working on it and they were going to alert me by next week. I think he said Monday or Tuesday, on their post on their social handles. Okay, because I guess that would be more doable, right? If you were to pay partly and all that, although I'm not certain how they intend to go about it, but anything part payment would make more sense than just a full lump sum. Now, personally, I don't know anybody who has done this. I don't know a person personally who has done this. I've just heard in the news and seen some videos. But if the amount they're saying, which is around 900, give or take, or 880 as they said, I kind of feel like it's still a bit much. This is my own personal opinion, by the way. It's still a bit much, but for you, if it's not, considering what you do and how you use the fuel and things like that, you'll be able to determine that. But personally, I feel like it's still a bit much, and at this stage or at this point in time, a part payment or a payment plan would make more sense. Or I would continue to search for the government conversion centers. I'm sure that would have a much easier or a cheaper price, something that is doable, right? Especially in a short period of time. Because if I'm going to pay around almost ₦1 million just to convert my car to, it's almost like buying a new engine, right? Depending on the vehicle you're using, stuff. Because some vehicle engines are not even up to, right? But maybe if you're using a Corolla engine, yeah, that's almost the price of the new Corolla engine. I cannot understand why I'm spending. Anyway, I'm just angry at the fact that they actually botched their price that much. I know for a fact, okay, not for a fact, but very confidently that these people can actually do the job probably for like 200K or 300K. But because they're prying or they're preying rather on your desperation, on the fact that you need it, and this is like a gold mine at the moment right now, considering the cost of fuel. That's just why they're doing what they're doing. Okay, it's sad, but I guess a businessman is a businessman. No malice there. Okay, so that's the information for now. Like I said, I'll still continue on my search, especially with regards to the governmental CNG thing. But I imagine that the moment the government gets started, the queue, the crowd, everything is just going to be extreme. But let's hope we're able to get, first place. And please, if you have any information, don't forbear, don't hesitate to share. Okay? All right, so do with this information what you can help. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, quick one, yeah? So, with an app, I just went on the app, okay? And then I went to, the conversion centers. And then, I couldn't book an appointment, but I was able to see like a contact detail. There was just one place in Abuja listed on the app as a conversion center. So I called the person. It was a lady. And then she said they don't convert, but they can refer you to a person who does. And she said every other place she knows cost around 1,200,000, 1.2 million. But the only place that's the cheapest is NIPCO. She said it's in Lugbe. She sent me an address anyway. Said it's in Lugbe, and they take around 800K. So it's looking like I had thought that the government thing would be cheaper, right? But it's not seeming that way. But perhaps, just perhaps, there could still be the 50% discount applicable for ride-sharing guys. That remains to be seen. We just have to go check and hope that it's so. So I'm going to put the address. So if you live around the environs, it'd be so much helpful if you could help us do the check-in. But I guess whenever I find the time myself, I'll probably reach there. It's a bit of a distance from where I stay anyway. All right.